Good morning, everyone. We're about to expose and answer some questions we have for duty in this last presentation, our final encounter. And I'm gonna present our group. We are Laura Beltran, Sofia Cruz, Michelle Ramirez, and Sebastian Perez. And well, let's start. Question number one. How has the English language contributed to the development of the country analyzed? In this case, Ireland. And well, as you may know, English is an official language in Ireland, but they also have a native language called Irish Gaelic, so when they have these native colonies, they speak Irish Gaelic, but then when they get colonized by English and Scottish people, they assume English as a second language, but constitutionally approved. So this may change the way the way the country works, because on negotiation they have like a more open possibilities to start talking with another countries and exporting and importing new kind of elements. It also impulses like the tourism, because English is like a very international language and all people can speak that, and they have like a spike on the visits on Ireland. Um, so finally, it might help a lot to make own this language to Ireland. And finally, I would like to make a question: is Irish Gaelic as a native language being lost, and how can this be affect the coexistence with English at the same time in the same country? I don't know if Laura wants to answer this question.
Yeah. Well, I think that if we speak culturally and we could talk about business too, English can provide better opportunities outside Ireland, benefit the Irish, and also they could gain experience linguistic diversity here. But if we talk about the point that English is detrimental to cultural diversity, I think it depends a lot because, as we know, they have their language, Irish Gaelic, and then I think if it may be important to keep their official language and for foreigners to come to speak Irish Gaelic. But it's also important to maintain cultural diversity and speak many languages. What do you think about Sophia?
Well, I think that the hegemonic power of English puts at risk the interest of the new Irish generations in learning or retaining the use of their own language, and also part of their roots and their culture. However, as English is spoken almost everywhere, that gives them communication power.
Okay, so now we will go with the third question. That is, are there ways in which we can establish connection with the role English plays in Colombia nowadays? So I strongly believe that nowadays English is very important, even if we're talking that our country is a Spanish speaking country, because this opens opportunities to go to different countries, to travel abroad, to stay in foreigners, like to keep foreigners interested in us actually. And also because this opens several doors for people who wants to leave the country. Sometimes they can do it professionally, sometimes they can just find different ways in a legal manner to actually be able to travel like abroad, right? And that is only because of the knowledge of English. So I do believe that English is very important. I don't know, what is your opinion on this, Sophie? Like, what do you think?
No, I agree with you. Like, English is like, yeah, English is spoken like everywhere, and However, like teaching English should focus more on the education of the country in Colombia. So as you said, Colombian people would have more possibilities to growth abroad.
Yeah, real nice. Well, guys, thank you very much for participating on these questions. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.